Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, we are picking up where we left off with the previous episode.
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
Yeah, real funny, Dutch.
Oh, I thought so. So, here we are in a strange land of papists and rapists. America's very own Gomorrah.
Yeah, cities all look the same to me. So, how you get on?
I've been asking around about Mr. Bronte. And from what I've heard, this establishment is our best lead, but I haven't had any joy in there so far.
So, I should just give it a shot?
I think so. Just keep it cool.
You know me?
I'll meet you back here anon.
Yeah. And we get screwed over. Because as I said at the end of the last episode, this is my least favorite mission.
You should say that. Well, you know how it is. I told them. I say, that's the state of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret.
That's why we love it.
Born and raised.
Well,
Dude,
I'm a transplant,
don't get
but I'm
so
never leaving.
close.
Not unless we all get washed away.
Excuse me.
Every year they say that's gonna happen. It ain't happened yet.
I will
I'll
be
get you in a
patient.
second. Let me tell you something. The rest of the states, they lucky to have us. If it wasn't for us, they'd probably run back to Britain with the tails between their legs at the first sign of trouble.
You got that right.
Now, how can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
I'll order a whiskey.
For a whiskey?
Oh, that's the real stuff. From Scotland.
Imports.
Here, have one for yourself.
Well, thank you.
So, mister, can I ask you a question? You ever hear of a fella by the name of Bronte?
Everybody knows.
Me, I'm asking.
No, leave it, friend.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big, Mr. Italian, spaghetti-eating, long streaker piss big. He makes my skin crawl. I'm so swarthy, a cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know, I guess. Oh, hey, friend, you be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be trusted.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hello there.
Bronte is not to be trusted. Yeah, but I really hate this particular mission. Simply because Arthur has been running as
Always have to be right, don't you?
a
Giving you the correct use of the word. If you're feeling sick, you're not nauseous.
an outlaw
You're nauseated.
for outlaw? There it is.
I'm nauseated.
You're impossible.
There we go. I don't particularly care about the coin. I want the cigarette card. World Champions. Yeah, that one's easy to miss. There's probably a lot that I end up missing coming through places like this. But, I'm not too fussed about, the cigarette cards, necessarily.
Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you to him, but it'll cost
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
That's a bad brat. Here. Come on.
This away. Let's go, mister. You coming, Cleet?
Stay close. Easy to get lost around here. Come on, then. You
See,
new to
the thing
city,
is,
Pretty much.
don't worry.
you know,
No
they
one
picked
knows
up,
it as good as me and Cleet.
Is that right?
Dutch picked up
Hope you won't need his services,
John
but you got
when
the
he
doctor
was
on the corner
11.
there. Nice enough, fella.
And Arthur
That's Baron
wasn't much
Shack on the right
older
there.
when
Famous bookstore. Not that I'm much of a reader myself.
Dutch
Now
picked
over
him
here's
up.
a real piece of art.
They picked up
That's the
Tilly when
Church
she
of the
was only
Holy
12 or
Blessed
13.
Virgin, mister. Famous church
Trying to
in
think who
Toulouse,
else
which is
in the
France.
gang was
You
young
been to Toulouse, mister?
and raised.
No.
But I mean,
Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist
Arthur's
or
not an idiot.
My mama said they used to burn
So
Protestants
why
and all, but we all
he is
friends
turning
now.
his
Isn't that the most beautiful testament to
back
God's love for
on a
us
couple of
all?
pickpockets?
Bet they don't have nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine
See?
steeples.
Hey, you little pair of shits!
Let's go. That fellow looks angry.
Get back here!
And you're not gonna catch him. There is a point where other people supposedly can catch him, but
Bye, mister.
Arthur, where are you going? I am turning the camera so that he runs.
You give that back!
And yeah, I could potentially grab Frost, but I think it has prevented me from riding her in the past, or whatever horse I end up on in this mission. Oh, shut up. But yeah. Arthur would not,
You after that kid? That
Yes.
kid went that way.
Thanks for the help, friend.
Easy.
but I mean, Arthur wouldn't allow this sort of crap to happen.
Delicious, my dear. Thank you. I think the mule toast is in order, don't you?
That sounds like Trelawney.
Fill that water. Take knowledge. All well and good so long as
Come on, keep up.
You better stop right now. Hey! Moron!
Bye, mister. Well, excuse me.
Uh-uh.
Get lost, you dumb yokel.
I agree.
Come on, rat. And see, you're supposed to be able to wait for him to come, but he doesn't. And like hell, I'm gonna run any further. No, I wanted you to go. Because he's just gonna stand in there, which is complete bullcrap. There's no point. Basically wants you to go in here.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Stop, God damn it!
Get around the freaking cart. There we go.
All right back there, old man.
I'll kill you, you thieving bastard!
Just give it up, farm boy.
This is your last warning, boy!
My careful.
Move.
California fruit. Since when? Since forever. I read in the newspaper.
Oh, so it must be true. But they tell him your dog's a cat now. You just start calling him Mittens.
That ain't really the same thing.
Facts. I make half of them up.
Fun, mister. I like you.
I should murder your ass. Come on.
What's the problem, friend?
You don't know how to use a freaking
What are you
gun.
talking about, friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
That kid was gonna show me before he robbed me. Now, come on.
You new in town, mister?
No.
Come on.
Mr. Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He got 50 men, mister. Why he gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with him.
I'm sure you do, mister. You and them friends of yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Hey, yokel.
Now, get out of here.
It doesn't let you. But seriously, Arthur would not put up with that bullshit. You know? It just... I hate that entire scenario. Because it just... I don't know. It plays on the idea of him not knowing. I mean, he's been an outlaw his entire life. He knows how crime works. He knows how scams work. He knows how pickpocketing works. It doesn't matter that he is in the big city. He has more situational awareness because he's lived this life. And yeah, they might be a bunch of kids. But that doesn't mean jack because he's been raised to it. Seriously. It's a major character break in my book. And I know this is, you know, the second episode where I am complaining about the story writing in this game, but it's inconsistencies like that that, you know, can just really throw me out of
Getting robbed?
a story. It breaks the continuum.
Seems to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him. Apparently lives in a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Good work.
So what now?
Just shut up,
Pay him a
Dutch.
visit. I'll get John
This is all
to
your
meet us
fault.
there. Whatever it takes, we need to get that boy back.
I like Arthur right there. That's a good shot. I might use that as the thumbnail.
I cannot decide which I like less. The swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. We're a long way east of land we know, and far from real open country.
Yes, we are. Yeah, catch the street urchin before he reaches the market and complete within 5 minutes 30 seconds.
Buenos días, señor.
I have never been able to catch him before he gets to the market. I don't know what it is, but it's just the timing, everything, it just doesn't work out for me, and I hate it because I hate that mission. I absolutely hate it. So anyways, we have a bunch of question marks on the map. We can go visit Albert again. I think we're going to do that, because technically this was supposed to be another exploration. And might as well go and do that since we have the time, because we are only about 15 minutes, a little more than 15 minutes in. Oh crap. I was gonna see about switching out horses, since this is also the second episode in a row that we have done with Frost, but it's opposite direction in town, so don't want to bother with that. So we will continue on. But yeah, it just, the whole coming into Saint Denis, the beginning of this chapter, I mean, yeah, Arthur's a country boy, but he's still an outlaw, and it just breaks character too much for him to be that naive and easily taken by a bunch of city brats, even if they've been living on the streets their entire lives, and you know, all of that crap. It's just...
You drunk or something?
No. You just need to get out of the middle of the road, buddy. But every story's gonna have some sort of flaw in it. There is a horse over there. Why is there a horse over there? I think there is a camp over there too. Oh, it's the few-spotted Appaloosa. I like the few-spotted Appaloosa. I've had those before. I've, you know, stolen them off the guys that you see them with, and they're a nice horse. They just don't, I won't say they don't train up well, it's just they're not as good as well, I won't even say they're not as good as the other Appaloosas. They're just, there's one Appy that is better than all the others that you can get in this, in the story mode. And, the few spotted is just sort of average compared to them. It's a hawk. Or an eagle.
Creep up on you, you know.
Oh, Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Well, sir,
What are you working on?
do you know anything about alligators?
Only the basics. Avoid them wherever possible.
Well, did you know that in the last 50 years, we've killed 90%?
You say that like it makes you sad.
They're beautiful creatures.
Let's see how you speak when one of them's got you in a death row.
Yes, I will make some creature a very happy lunch one of these days.
Let's try and avoid that from happening today, huh? Well, you stay there, you'll get a great shot, then you'll get eaten.
What a way to go.
Why don't we take this boat out? And I'll protect you. Come on, get in the boat, he'll be fine.
Well,
I
you really
love
think that's
Mason.
necessary?
You carry on shooting from that bank, you're gonna wish them wolves had eaten you.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, granted, he is a pioneer in wildlife photography in this game, so he doesn't know a lot about wildlife.
into the west. Oh, into the northwest, there.
But it's just...
Probably where we should look.
Let's go look then.
Can we find one? Line
It
me
am-
up so I can get the shot.
I'll try.
Don't get too close. You'll scare them away.
Close, but not too close. Got it.
But it amuses me that Albert is just so...
Right. There. The cane break. That's a likely spot for one. Take us around the island until
I don't want to say naive.
Okay.
last year,
And
they brought
ignorance sort of
10,000
has
skins out of the swamps of Lemoyne alone.
a bad
There, in the channel.
connotation now.
Poking up there. Line us up to it. Closer now. Closer.
A little closer. There we go.
In repose. All as calm as the predator lurks. All right, now. The other spots were northwest and northeast of here. You know, in the season, there are more alligator hunters down here than alligators.
Maybe you can take a photograph of one of them then.
Very droll. There was even a tour company that let excursionists shoot from the deck of a paddle steamer, chugged up the waterways and turned whole bayous into mud. Thankfully, the state legislature put a stop.
A paddle steamer, huh?
Oh,
Now,
come
why
on.
didn't we think of that?
I don't like these sandbars. Alright. We're gonna have to turn our boat around.
17 feet, 19 feet, 21 feet with a 5-foot head.
What?
They found some big bulls in these parts. Surely they did.
There's 20-foot gators here, and us two idiots are sitting in a 12-foot skiff?
No, this is in the 70s, 80s. All the really big gators have been hunted out and killed. More the shame, I say. It's terrible.
Can I get out and push the boat?
I was really counting on your help with this.
I cannot push the boat. The boat is not going anywhere. Maybe. There we go. Would have been easier just to push it, Arthur. Seriously, if you can't get through it, why do it on the map in blue? You know? Whatever. But I've done some gator photography when I did spring breaks down in Florida.
Yes.
We,
Oh, no, he's gone. Can you stop the boat just there, off the island?
Sure. If we stop too long, locals are gonna start getting curious.
Just there, please. So I'm facing the landmass, right? Now look, there's an alligator back in those palms. Could you run in there and coax him out?
yeah.
Fine. But maybe I want this monster stuffed and on display.
Whoa. That was not how that was supposed to play out. Usually when I shoot at them, they turn tail and run. What the heck was that? I got Arthur eaten. Seriously.
Oh, look, on that little beach. Boars. If we're in luck, an alligator won't be far away.
Saving alligators, but you don't mind that pork chop getting butchered.
Pork chop isn't in danger of extinction. Yes, there. Oh, no, he's gone. Can you stop the boat just there, off the island?
Sure. If we stop too long, locals are gonna start getting curious.
Just there, please. So I'm facing the landmass, right? Now look, there's an alligator back in those palms. Could you run in there?
Alright, I guess it's fine with that.
Coax? this monster stuffed and on display.
That's the spirit. Out you go then.
Would you get in the boat, Arthur?
Notice you and then turn tail and run.
There we go.
Got him. What a specimen.
Nearly got him eating me.
I don't know what I'd do without you, sir. I really don't. If we investigate the area to the east, we can call it a day. You know, in the season, there are more alligator hunters down here than alligators.
Yes, we've been over that.
Take a photograph of one of them then.
Very droll. There was even a tour company that let excursionists shoot from the deck of a paddle steamer, chugged up the waterways and churned whole bayous into mud. Thankfully, the state legislature put a stop.
A paddle steamer, huh? Now why didn't we think of that?
There we go.
It's got it. Quick, quick. I must get this shot. We caught him. In the middle of his dinner. This is history making, truly. Nature in all its glory and cruelty.
Could have been you if you stayed on that bank where I found you.
Don't. We can congratulate ourselves on a job well done, Mr. Morgan. Take us back where we began.
Anyway, I hope you got something worth printing.
Oh, assuredly. The nation will see these beautiful beasts for what they are.
Killing machines?
Well, no. Well, yes. Maybe that's not a bad thing. This is America, after all. We hold a love for killers that borders on macabre. Loving killers is part of our makeup.
Maybe, maybe. But usually we wait until after they're dead.
Well, I hope we've changed.
Me too.
But, anyways, yeah, I've gone down and gotten to, photograph some alligators down in, Florida and also Georgia.
Yes. Doctor here.
Just general tour boats are in some of the state parks.
That should do it.
Yes.
These pictures you're taking.
Yes.
They gonna be any good?
That
I
was...
certainly hope so. Though I doubt it. The subject is magnificent, the backdrop jaw-dropping, but the agent of beauty is a talentless fool. Although maybe I'll strike a few lucky shots.
You sure do make me laugh that way you talk about yourself, Mr. Mason.
Well, I'm good for laughing at, if nothing else.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Still, I feel such a fool round you, sir.
Don't worry about it.
I foresaw many an ignominious future for myself, but never damsel in distress.
Well, good luck, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, and to you too, sir.
Try and stay out of trouble.
I shall certainly try.
There we go. There were gator nests over on that little island. And that was the 4th iteration of that mission. Why am I running when I could call my horse to me? Alright. So that is that particular mission. But, yeah, I've done some wildlife photography.
Yep.
And, it's always fun. Back when I was in college, I still had, my 35mm camera, and now I am on my second, DSLR. So... we'll just check some stuff out. I think we'll head back to camp. We're still pretty early in this episode, but we'll go check out the new campsite. There's a quest with Mary Beth. Leopold Strauss, of course, has more pets. But the next mission story episode that we'll do, we'll go hang out with Dutch, but that's gonna be rescuing Jack. Or at least, meeting with Bronte in order to get Jack back. Let's see what we get into. Except I think I want to load out my proper weapons. But we'll head back to camp, switch out horses, get ready for a proper exploration episode for next episode. Show you around Shady Bell. And, hopefully not run into any problems, as there are still Lemoyne Raiders about. You should be picking herbs, too. Ooh, I can show you... Yeah, I can show you that stuff at Shady Bell. There's some good loot around camp. And we're actually in a pretty decent spot to go panther hunting now. Should we rescue him? Sorry, dude. I don't want to shoot you. There you go.
You showed up just in time. Now, I was dead broke before these bastards grabbed me, but I can tell you something juicy. My way of thanking you. You ever been to the gunsmith in Saint Denis? I hear selling guns ain't all he doing.
Okay.
Well, okay. Thanks
There
again,
we go.
mister. Good luck to you.
Yeah, move. Only a matter of time before more come.
Not sure how that exactly affects our honor, because sometimes that can decrease it. Take that back off of toggle. There we go. Alright. Put our guns away. Alright. Little Saint Denis robbery tip. I need to get my honor up so that we can actually start working on the bandit challenges. Because I'm only at about 75% of the way, which I want to get it closer to 100 in order to actually commit banditry without causing my honor to dip too low. But we'll come in here to Shady Bell.
Who is that? Arthur, you dumbass.
Don't call Charles a dumbass.
Hardest worker in camp. Someone's got to do it. Well, don't let me disturb you. Thanks, Arthur.
There we go. And the new horse station is right here. Sort of inconvenient spot. But we'll clean up Frost before we trade her out. as we were running her through the mud of the swamp, helping Albert get his alligator photos. Is she clean? Yeah, she's pretty good. She doesn't really need fed, but we'll feed her anyways.
Have this, girl.
And now we'll get... Haven't used wildfire for a bit, so we'll put him as our next. What the heck? Easy, little horse.
You're okay, boy. Easy, it's okay.
There we go. Yeah, but next episode we'll be riding Wildfire. Might be riding him a little bit on this episode too. But, got some of the horses over there, some of them over here. But we'll come into camp. Head on up to Arthur's room first, because I want to shave him. His beard is way past the, even 1 day growth point. I think that's, Trelawney. Thought it was, Swanson for a moment. Not drunk for a change.
He's gonna be okay. Nobody would harm a child. It'll be okay, I promise. It'll be okay. It's going to be okay.
Ha!
We're gonna get him back.
Stop saying that, all of you.
I promise.
Makes me want to go and do the Dutch mission that much sooner, but it'll be fine. Okay. Trim. Let me take it all the way down. And over here is our clothing locker. So yeah, for some reason it is only allowing me to do 3 outfits on my horse right now. But we're gonna see about changing this up. Which one do we want to do? I do like that one, because it looks good on Arthur. Brings out the color in his eyes. Sorry, I'm getting too girly. We want to do it that way, or I like that better. Pants and chaps can stay. Or wait, did I pick up? Yeah, I did pick those up. Or we could go no chaps. I think we'll do that for a change. I usually don't do Arthur without chaps, but that works. I think we'll leave the gloves. Weapons equipment. Yeah, we're gonna change this up. That one. Primary holster. think we'll leave that on horseman offhand. I don't like any of our options for this particular outfit. I think we'll stay with the Master Hunter for now. And I think we'll go with the Gambler for that. Alright. And I should be able to save that, but it won't let me, and I don't know why. Because you should be able to put up to 5 outfits on your horse in story mode. So we'll throw that on, leave that on. Hopefully that'll save it on our horse. Take the health cures. Alright. Anyways, I'll show you around Shady Bell. So that is Abigail, John, and Jack's room once we get Jack back.
Hey, Arthur.
My lady?
I have anything that I've looted lately? I forget. Oh yeah. We'll donate the old pocket watch. Also throw in a bit of money. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it on the cents because I want to make that an even amount when I finally hit the okay. Not donating a whole lot this time around. Almost there. There we go. That should take us, yep, 56.25. So the room where we killed the leader dude is Dutch and Molly's room. And most of the gang actually sleeps in here, the women especially. Down here, this should be where Hosea stays. Yep. So that's gonna be his room. Don't think a lot of people realize that. Now we'll head back out the front doors. I always get confused as to what doors are which.
Mrs. Adler.
Hi there, Arthur.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Jack.
Okay.
No, I saw some of those crates we're selling.
But we will head over here. Here's our wood chopping station, but can't do that at the moment. But you come out here. We have some evergreen huckleberries that we can pick. But got some better stuff. Right here is a vanilla flower, right? Hello. There we go. Always find it kind of Funny how gentle Arthur is. Oh, that's a ghost orchid. I'm sorry. I thought it was the vanilla flower. But I always find it funny how delicate he is when he picks the orchids and stuff off the trees. And then here we have oleander sage. So you can craft as many poison arrows and poison knives as you want, because this does respawn. And it's always nice to have a respawn point for those. Then we have a loot box over here. Got some pirate rum. Got some cash, $22. And we'll close it back up so that it will respawn again later. I forget if that's one that respawns for Arthur or only when you come back as John. This one I know respawns a little more often, which is good because you get a large jewelry bag, some more money, and there's paraphernalia in there, sort of a little vampire and ghost hunting kit. And then over here we have milkweed, which is useful for crafting some tonics. And always have to watch out for alligators, as you can sort of make out a few hanging out in the water. We have wild mint over here. But yeah, the Shady Bell camp, even though I'm not too fond of this particular chapter of the game, you just have a crap ton of herb resources, some more huckleberry bushes, easy big game meat with all the alligators around, so if you're really interested in stocking up on big game meat for your supplies. Shall we take Pearson a turtle? Sure, we'll take Pearson a turtle. It's not a very good turtle, because I kicked it to death, but... Yeah, Shady Bell is just really, really good for resources. So as far as that goes, it's, you know, my favorite camp regarding, you know, useful setting. I still prefer Horseshoe Overlook as far as the
Lenny! You got a good head on your shoulders.
I do?
And that's half the battle in this line of work.
All right, Arthur.
little harkening back to the drunken night out. Hey.
Real shame about them calendar boys, I reckon.
Sure.
That was
You know,
weird.
these hides and furs can also be done up into coats and boots and such. Beyond my skills, but there's a trapper that travels around these parts, Canadian feller.
Everybody knows them Navy boys can't fight.
You should drop in on it.
That's why they float.
Oh, that's so.
Sure. That ain't nothing. I once beat up 20.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna miss Mac. He was a good man. Kind of fellow you like to rob alongside.
Yeah.
You know? Heartless son of a bitch. But he had a heart. That makes any sense.
I know what you mean. R.I.P., Mac.
And we greet him.
Good old Bill.
Hello, Arthur.
Try to leave some for the rest of us.
How done.
Starving.
I can see that.
Okay, Arthur.
Alright. So anyways, we are going to call it an episode here. If you've enjoyed, please give it a like. Consider subscribing.
In town. My wife.
See, I knew it was Trelawney's voice we heard when we were running after the kids.
I can't stand still. Can't do it.
Poor woman.
Oh, she's fine. She knows who she married.
Did she?
No, probably not.
Alright, I knew it. I knew that was his voice. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this episode and Arthur's humiliation, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.